Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. Freecoiner, and I'm coming back to you again today. Hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. I do want to say before I get started here, I am not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please don't take anything I say as financial advice. Now, as we see here, let me just go ahead and refresh. The price, the market has really taken a dip, right? I mean, a dump, if you really want to call it. But guys, not to worry. Believe me, not to worry. I did say the other day that I felt we were going to see another dip or a dump, and here we are. I don't believe, now, don't get me wrong, it could happen. It could absolutely happen, and the reverse of what I'm saying. But I don't believe we're going to see lower prices. We're going to see a bigger dump. I think this is simply a dip to shake out the last few weekends, and we're going to start going skyward. The reason I say that is because, one, some information that was given to me, but you don't even have to go that far. You can look at what's happening. Now, of course, there are things that we don't know about that are very well going to come out and will be presented, but you can kind of see the precursors of these particular things. It can't continue to go the way it is, right? There has to be some kind of acknowledgement. Something has to happen to to reverse all of this, right? It has to. It's historical data shows that it's going to happen. With the general interest in the crypto market, and just the fact that so many companies and institutions are getting heavily involved, it's just, at the very least, it's a matter of time. So anyway, let me go ahead and go into a couple things here. Of course, MoneyGram exec predicts crypto takeover after internal tests with Ripple and XRP. Now, Yuri Bibik his main thing is that, of course, they've been testing Ripple, and we knew about MoneyGram since 2018. But their main thing is here, they don't want to pre-fund bank accounts. All right, because that's one thing that they have been doing, and that's, pretty much every remittance service or money senders and all that. That's what they have to do, because money doesn't actually physically get sent, and that's what he says here. He says here, but if I were to send money from here to Mexico and literally physically move the money at that time, it would take a lot of time. So essentially, we know that the physical movement of money or value does not actually happen. It's already there. They have the, and when you think about it, that is so very inefficient, because you have money tied up, and we already know about this, the pre-funded Nostro Vostro accounts, yes. But to really think about it, man, it is so inefficient. You got all this money everywhere, and that money could be used for other projects, other things that are very important for the company to maybe creating new products, just who knows, so many different things, right? But instead, it's sitting in banks just waiting. That is, man, it's just crazy. So with XRP being able to eliminate the need for that, not just MoneyGram, we're talking about all the banks. We're talking about all the remittance services. We're talking about, just think about all of the money that is that's going to take up XRP when they send this value, and they don't have to have money sitting in other areas. It is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. But again, guys, we already know all of this. It's just, again, I just like to kind of think about it, because, man, it's just amazing. It's amazing the way things are being done now, and the fact that Ripple or XRP will alleviate those problems. Okay. So I just wanted to go into this whole situation again with Facebook's global coin. All right. So even David Schwartz, came out, took a take a swing at this, and I mean, who could say it better than him? Essentially, it's apples and oranges. Now, I've had people come and say that Facebook is very likely working with Ripple. That could very well be the case, but either way, when it really comes down to it, they are trying to accomplish two different things. So these are apples and oranges. They don't relate to each other. This is simply just another opportunity for FUD. And you see also what happens. The price goes down. I mean, just think of how many people have sold their entire investment in XRP at this point. I just wonder how many people actually have. I know this would never cause me to, and I know also that people are getting frustrated. It is very frustrating sitting here, whether you're watching other coins go up or XRP's new information coming out, new partnerships, all these different things, and nothing happening or the price going down. It's very frustrating. But I do have to say this, guys, there is a reason for it. And there's a reason why XRP isn't talked about in many of these different forums and whatnot, because they know it's about to happen. They know what they want to use XRP for. But they don't want retail investors, too many of us, invested in it because of the very high price it's going to reach. I don't care what these fudsters, all these people out here that are trying to knock XRP. Look, XRP has already been chosen by the biggest on the planet. It's already been chosen. Right now, again, they are trying to shake as many of us out as possible. So, and then there are other things involved with it, but I go to that simply because it affects us. All the other stuff, I don't care. Wherever they use it, that's fine. Use it. But my thing is, I want as many people like myself involved in it as can be possible. And unfortunately, again, there will be more. If the price goes down, if we don't see any movement for another month, there are going to be more people shaken out. But I don't think, I'll say this. I think the time is up. The time has come to stop with the games. Something extraordinary is about to happen. So, guys, just stay confident. If you need to step away, do so. Just, just remain confident that you are in the right thing. You are absolutely in the right thing. Now, I do want to say thanks to Josh Capes for pointing me to Peter J. Zacharias. And I have several guys I really appreciate who have stayed with me and continued with being a part of the videos, or rather participating in the comments and all of that. I really appreciate you guys. I do want to definitely say that. I'm sitting at 3,900 subscribers, right at the doorstep of 4,000. Really, my short-term goal was to get to 5,000. A little bit further out was 10,000, and that would be extremely beautiful if that could happen, guys. So yeah, if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. All right. So Peter Zacharias, apparently he called the 2017 bull run. So he said that, and I don't know if he necessarily said the exact price, but I think it was very close. All right. So he called that, and then he's here pointing to the fact that we had the Golden Cross. So if you look at 2017 and then 2019, and then a very similar time period. So let's just go in here. So we had the Golden Cross, and then a very similar time period, okay, before we had a, let's see, was it? Yeah, so the 13th of November, I believe, or somewhere in there, between the 13th and the 5th and the 20th. So I'll say like the 15th. And then what was that? Probably about 20 days later. What was that about 9th? Yeah, about 20 days later was when we started to see some more upward movement. So we had had XRP kind of go back up, and it dropped down, kind of consolidating, and then it just went to the moon. So I do believe either we are here, all right, or we are, yeah, I think we are probably here. Yeah, that's where he's pointing. So and then like 20 days later, so here, yeah, it's a very similar time. Very similar time. This is like a month later. So, I mean, as compared to 2017, we were a little bit overdue, but of course, it's not going to be exact. But either way, he did predict that. And then he did predict the fact that XRP was going to pull back to 25 cents. All right. So, who knows, guys? I don't know if he necessarily predicted a specific dollar amount, but some people are saying $7. Don't know. That would be great. I can tell you that. Either way, very interesting to see how things are developing right now. And anyway, I think that's about it. It's kind of going through. If you haven't done so with Josh Caves, please follow him. Crypto V XRP, great guy to definitely follow. And of course, Mr. Easy out there, definitely always coming out with great information. I mean, so many awesome people to follow. Even this guy XRP Euphoria. If nothing else, he definitely has a good sense of humor. So kind of funny guy there. But anyway, lots of people to look at and check out. If you go to search, I'll tell you, if you just type in XRP, you're gonna pull back so many people with XRP in their Twitter name, so or Twitter handle, however it's called. But yeah, exciting times, guys. Yeah, just stay away from all the negativity out there. It can, I think, get people wrapped up and looking in the wrong direction when we should be really trying to uplift each other and help each other out. That's my opinion on it. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Just a Sunday video I wanted to put out. Yeah, definitely want to just say again, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So if you have not, of course, done so already, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the post notification button so you know when I have posted. Until next time, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.